Welcome back to the show. I'm Guardian Jack, and this is Roboquest.
Get over here! Stop!
Hello there.
Yeah! Woohoo! Waha! Ha-ha! Yeehaw! Yahoo!
Roboquest is Rise Up Studios' first game. And yes, I don't count VR games unless you like breaking your television.
Oh, he did?
They looked at Overwatch 2's botched PvE game mode and said,
Fine. I'll do it myself.
you play as John Robo, a salvage boomer robot not unlike myself, on a quest, if you will, to help Max take back the world from the AI overlords who stole it. Incorporating elements from the likes of Super Mario, Doom Eternal, and Destroy All Humans, rolling them into a savory Crunchwrap Supreme roguelite, seasoning it with some fun gameplay, and then having the audacity of only taking 25 of my hard-earned government-sponsored fun bucks. And let me tell you, these tomatoes are chunky.
I like them big. I like them chunky.
Speaking of being morbidly obese, this soundtrack is beautiful. Created by a Russian musician aptly named Noise Cream, making me cream with some of the best high-octane Soviet techno butt rock that I've ever had the pleasure to listen to. About the only thing that this game is light on is story and cutscenes. Rise Up continued to not waste my time by giving me a nice comic book to watch instead. Not only is this game less than half of a full-price game, I've also spent more time on it than Sony Spider-Man 2, showing that no amount of money put into a game will ever make up for speedrunning Kraven's Last Hunt. We've talked about gameplay, story, music. Let's talk about guns. This game's only flaw is that the kaboom grenade is in it. Taking one of your primary weapon slots rather than having an actual dedicated grenade button is unacceptable. Still funny to use though. I'd sit here and give you a tier list for all the weapons, but this game has fixes for them that could make or break your run. So you'll mostly be swapping to the next best available weapon anyways. Arguing about which gun is better would take me forever, so let me give you some of my favorites instead. Mantis Crossbow is #1 best gun. The Sheriff's Carbine and the Lynx Rifle are good too, especially if you can't find a Mantis Crossbow. Sonic Crossbow is #2. Finally, letting me see what an automatic plasma cutter looks and feels like. The Gorilla Bolter's #3, letting me play
Bolt gun!
even when I'm not playing.
Bolt gun!
And that's about all I had to say for weapons. Roboquest, being a roguelite, is part of what I like to call the continued beating of my testicle genre. Or CBT for short. Starting out, you may be tempted to drop from standard to easy or even chicken difficulty to really get a feel for it. But that's stupid. You need to pump it up to hard instead. Why, you may ask? Well, aside from me being hard for this game, you get more wrenches. What do? Well, they let you buy permanent perks that will help you in future runs. Don't worry, you can thank me later. With there only being 6 classes in this game, 3 of which you unlock by playing, the other 2 may require some soul searching.
What is he doing?
He's beginning to believe.
It is my will that drives me.
He's more machine now than man, twisted and evil.
I shall not be denied.
Guardian lets you become invincible for a short time, and also has the most basic melee, and the funniest. Commando lets you experience what a cocaine-addicted goblin goes through daily. The Ranger is an Olympic javelin thrower that has chosen violence. The Recon is garbage.
Walk out the door, you see someone that you know and they ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it.
I'm kidding, of course. Only real men main Recon. It's arguably the best class. Engineer lets you play Pikmin and bring child soldiers into combat. Lastly, the Elementalist, which is probably the worst and potentially best class you will unlock last. For no, reason in particular. I could talk about enemies, but that's something you need to hate for yourself. This video is already longer than the average mayfly's attention span. I will say that this game finally lets me kill Jim though. Never mind, I hate the ghost pawns, I hate them, I hate them so much, but I love them. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to abort the apocalypse, just so I can be the one to cause it later. Until next time.
The way of the future.